Long pit straight in the Ferrari. Just listen to his engine singing, almost screaming on this never-ending straight. Down into the very grippy turn one, second gear, 70 miles an hour, full throttle through two, just an acceleration zone now. A slight lift of the throttle early on in three as the car gently makes its way to the left-hand side. 170 miles an hour, heavy braking into four. It's bumpy on the way in and all the way through as the car skips to the left-hand side. Bring it to the right for five. So easy to block your brakes going in here. No problem then for Schumacher. A short straight to 6 and 7. This used to be so challenging in a Formula One car. Now they handle so brilliantly, it's not a problem. Up to 160 miles an hour towards the blind Campser corner. Thrilling experience. You're now heading towards the revised section.
And big changes there are too down at this turn 10 left-hand hairpin mark. Take us through the old and the new.
Well, the old would see the guys coming down at about 180 odd miles an hour. They'd go into this sweeping second gear turn, very much a conventional corner, hugging the curb as they go along. The new bit of circuit now, they come in deep, but they still have to get to that curb, but the camber takes them offline. They then try and scrabble with the power to lay it down on the exit of the corner. No advantage for me at this point for any more overtaking.
I think you're absolutely right. They're going to be too far apart from the quick corner leading onto this straight. It's bumpy under braking, the drivers are telling me, which doesn't give you confidence to have a go. A very curious line, as you say, on this new tarmac, and a twist in the tail on the exit. If I was talking to an engineer about this new layout, it's an extra corner for me. They'll have to renumber the end of the lap. It's completely different.
It is different, and it's almost like a chicane. What's going to be interesting now, the guys are going to go up to about 130 miles an hour. They've got to make sure they're nice and precise going into that next right, but the car's going to go light. They're going to have to come down the gears, make sure they get it in nice and tidy.
Braking, downshift, camber change, all in one go. Can see why the drivers are moaning, but it's quite a challenge, especially if it's raining.
It remains a 60 mile an hour, very pedestrian corner shortly afterwards. It's always so bumpy here. Two great corners to go. A slight lift of the throttle as you fall down the hill and accelerate massively towards that final turn.
Whatever number or name you give it, it's still one of the finest corners in the world.
It's a great corner, downhill, 150 miles an hour. It takes no prisoners.
And the exit takes plenty of cars in the wall too from time